Exciting.
All right.
All right.
Story time.
Story time. So should we start with the story about me or a story about Bill?
We can start with a story about you.
You think so?
I think
that's
so.
where we should start.
Isn't that where the whole legacy starts?
Yeah. Okay. So I told this story to a friend a couple weeks ago, and when they finished laughing, I realized it might be a good story for Desert Bus.
All
so.
Are you throughout the year? Or are you just like
Testing?
Are you like writing stuff down like that would be good?
That could be happening. Let's see. Some of you know, some of you don't, that we used to live in Ontario. And in Ontario, we were in Toronto, and I worked as a child and youth worker. So I worked with bad kids, really bad kids. Mm-hmm. And it was fun. It was a lot of fun. So I worked with young offenders and kids with mental health issues, and we took them into the woods and taught them how to survive and had a lot of fun with that.
City slickers.
Yeah, we took the little city.
Slickers.
Yeah, we made them sleep in tents.
Yeah.
Yeah, for 9 weeks.
People from Toronto, not very good. I can't.
No. So that's the premise. So there's this program in Ontario called the DARE program, which is like out here they call it Outward Bound. One of those things where you go into the woods and you do all the wires and you do crazy things. And so this program really only took kids that had been in trouble with the law. And the kids that I worked with had really mostly been in trouble with school and their parents rather than were young offenders. And so I started this letter campaign to this guy that was the head guy of this place. And I started writing him letters, begging him to let me take our kids there. Dear executive director, wouldn't it be nice if you took a different group? And I wrote this guy, I don't know, 10 letters. I begged and pleaded and begged and pleaded, and I finally weakened him down to the point that he said, fine, you can come for a week, bring some kids, and we'll do this program. So we go up there, and I'm the charge person with 8 teenage boys, and all the rest of the staff are males. So I'm the only female, and I'm in charge. And we go way up into the bush outside of North Bay. Those of you guys that are from Ontario will know where that is.
North Bay, yeah.
And we get there, and the first day, the guy says, oh, we have this awesome rope swing. Why don't we just start by playing with the rope swing? Because the rope swing is a lot of fun and the kids like it. It's a good first thing to do on our first night here. So I said, sure, okay, that sounds great. So we line all these kids up on this big elevated dock with this big rope, you know, with the knot in it, that you get on the knot and you swing out and you dump into the lake. So I knew that one of the staff that I had with us had been in the 1976 Olympics as an Olympic diver. And so I knew he could do magical stuff. So when we put him out on the rope swing, he did some like multi-spin and a half pike and dropped into the water. And the kids were so stoked because they didn't know he'd been a professional diver earlier in his life. So then all the boys go, and it's my turn. And I'm standing there at the swing like this. And the guy looks at me and he says, you know, Bill's mom, you're kind of tall. Yeah. And you got to clear those trees before you make the lake. So make sure that you pull your feet up, because you don't want to hit the tops of those trees because it'll impede your way. So I was like, okay, I can do that. So I get on the swing and off I go. And I pull my feet up, because that's what he told me, and totally forgot to hold on with my hands.
Of course.
So I bought it right off the dock, dropped off the rope, disappeared below the dock, fortunately landed in about a foot of water, on my back, did a complete back flop. Everybody that was up on the dock didn't know where I went, so the kids were freaking out. Where did she go? So I'm hurt. Yeah, I'm not hurt, but you know, I back slapped myself in the water. It was not a lot of fun. So I get up in the water to look over to the other dock to see the guy that I'd written 10 letters to watching my first time on his site. And everybody laughed at me. And then from then on, the rest of that week, they kept saying, make sure you hold on, Kate. Make sure you hold on.
Nice.
Yeah, ouch, yeah. The worst part about that was, of course, was that I was thinking I was this professional and I worked so hard to get myself there. And
Smooth.
yeah, real
Real
smooth.
smooth.
Real smooth, yeah. Yeah, big city Toronto folk. Yeah, know what I'm talking about. Yeah, see, Tally wasn't going to get that story from anybody.